Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You are cordially invited to another rockin' episode of DCity Live. I'm your host and master of ceremonies, David Alexander. City Social is an amazing ensemble that has over 20 years experience in playing music for national and international high-end events. They have been a highly sought after act worldwide, playing major events from the United States to the Caribbean, Europe, Japan, and everywhere in between. We are so excited to bring you an act like this live on your screen. So don't go anywhere, because you don't want to miss City Social right here on DCity Live.
Figure it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to City Social.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening. Sound just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling, so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high, 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 watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. I get my peaches out in Georgia, yeah, that shit. I get my weed from California, that's that shit. I took my chicken to the north, yeah, that ass bitch. I get my light right from the source, yeah, yeah, that's it. I get my peaches out in Georgia, yeah, that shit. I get my weed from California, that's that shit. I took my chicken to the north, yeah, that ass bitch. I get my weed from the source, yeah, yeah, that's it. My sugar boo, I'm levitating, the Milky Way, I'm renegading, yeah, 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 yeah. I want you, moonlight, starlight, you're mine. I need you all night, come on dance with me. You, moonlight, starlight, you're mine. I need you all night, come on dance with me. Y'all levitating. If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, did a full 180, crazy how I had him start, get up, hit the heart and change me, baby, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary, I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, if you wanna believe that anything could stop me, woo! Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Oh. Shaking my loving when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions, baby. There's nothing holding me back. You take me places, you tear up my reputation, manipulate my decision, baby. There's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. Mirror, mirror Well, I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe. Oh, Sin City's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm running by the light. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. And I said, ooh, I'm running in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. And I said, ooh, I'm running by the lines. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust.
Whoa, that was phenomenal, guys. Hey, do not go anywhere because we got some more City Social coming right at you right after this.
Hi, how y'all doing? My name is Josh Disan. I'm one of the singers in City Social. And I just want to let all of you know that what we do is basically make events jump with great music. Our band basically is 11, 12, 10 piece. Depends on what you really need or want. And we do everything from standards and Motown to modern day hip hop and rock. We're all very different musicians that all bring something very unique to the table and very unique to the events that we play at. And so it's really enjoyable, not just being a part of the band, but also being part of events that we really help make memorable with what we do.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to DCity Live. We're going to go down to the main stage and catch City Social play their 90s medley.
You are my fire, the one desire, believe when I say I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say that I want it that way. You might be nervous, but ain't no lie. See them all come and go. I remember you told me that it made you believe in no man, no cry. Baby, that's why every little thing I do never seen enough for you. You don't wanna lose it again. I'm not like them. Baby, when you finally get to love somebody, guess what? Guess what? It's gonna be me. Hey, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Girls, you know you better watch out. Some guys are on me about that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing, that thing. Yeah. I'm coming.
B-I-G-B-O-P-P-A, no info for the DEA. Federal agents mad, cause I play can't tap myself and the phone in the basement.
I don't want no one. They want from me. It's like the more money we come across, more problems we see. I don't want no one. They want from me. It's like the more money we come across, more problems we see. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna take a
a zig. Ah.
Welcome back, everyone, to DCity Live. We are on stage with City Social. What's going on, guys?
Hey.
You guys sound amazing.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Now, there's this thing I want to talk to you guys about because, we have, bands that come on the show and they play, but you guys are a particular kind of band because there's a whole other world of bands that play these really huge events and they have to be completely on point, and you're one of them. And you guys are absolutely phenomenal. What are some of these big events that you guys play?
Well, we've played some of them are weddings, very prestigious, high-profile corporate events, and they can be anywhere from New York City to all over the country. We just played in Montana.
Wow.
We've played in LA. We've played in Texas. We've played in Florida. Sometimes the islands. Sometimes we played in Italy, in Europe. So
That's awesome. Now you guys are like 10 members strong here. How does one formulate like this much talent in one room? How did that happen?
We put out wanted ads.
Oh yeah.
A lot of it is knowing each other. When you play for a long time, you get to know other guys that are great, other girls that are great. And once people say, hey, you need a keyboardist? I know a guy. You need a sax player? I know a guy. So.
Now you guys are on the show playing medleys because you guys have to have a serious repertoire when you go and you play these big events. How do you go about selecting the songs? Is some of it the event is asking you to play certain songs? Do you have a base catalog of things that you work with, or?
well, yeah. I mean, we have to have a good mix of music. You have all ages and all tastes out there in your crowd. You want everyone to be happy, right? So if let's say it's a wedding and your bride and groom are in their 20s. Maybe they want to hear, Justin Bieber or something like that, but their grandparents don't want to hear Justin Bieber. So you got to be prepared with some Motown, with some, some cocktail music, some light music. You got to be prepared. Some people like, they want some rock music. You got to play some rock music. So, and our tastes are varied. We all like all kinds of music. So for us, it's easier to learn all this music because we listen to lots of music. Our taste is all over the map. So
Awesome. Yeah. But you guys still get requests every now and then. You have to be prepared for that, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to be able. I mean, sometimes people will ask, well, what do you guys do? And I tell them, really everything. They say, well, no, but really, what do you do? And look, there are times where we start off and Joey's singing Frank Sinatra tunes, and by the end, I'm rapping. Right? So I mean, we got to be able to cover that full spectrum when you do the kind of events we do.
Now you also have like an extensive singing career as well. What's it like singing with the band here?
I'd say it's a lot more relaxed.
Here?
Yeah. What I love most about it is the opportunity to just let your hair down. You don't have to think about anything too crazy. There's nothing over rehearsed. You just do what you learn and just tap in.
Nice. And just enjoy yourself.
If we're enjoying ourselves, the crowd is definitely going to enjoy themselves.
Now you guys, you were saying you were one of the newer members too. Josh, you actually came from LA, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually joined these guys when the band did a travel gig to LA, and they didn't have one of their male singers. Okay. And so, like I said, through the grapevine, someone recommended me. I showed up and we said, let's do this. And a lot of times there's a certain repertoire most people kind of like, the dance tunes that everybody likes, you have to know. So luckily I was able to have enough crossover to be able to have them say, hey, you're great. And once I moved over to the East Coast, I called in, just said, hey, just so you guys know I'm going to be here. And they said, great, come on in.
You're in.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. So how do you guys keep this, the dance flow going? I mean, you guys are playing pretty long sets, right?
Through years of doing this, we kind of know what works.
Right.
And we read the room and see where people's energy is, and you just keep, that trajectory going. And if we feel like people need a break, we might throw something in real slow, but sometimes it's 2 hours straight dance music.
Cool. I mean, now you were saying it's such a long set. I mean, the amount of work that goes into something like this. I mean, you guys have to sacrifice time for practice as well, right? Like, what's typical for that, or is it you guys like know this stuff back of your hand and like practicing is a little less?
I feel like we know most of the material like the back of our hands, and it's more about showing up and being present. You know,
Okay.
you when you're home, you prepare. When you're at the gig, you just tap in and you go with the flow.
Right. What do you guys have lined up?
Now things are starting to pick up again. You know, there was so many rescheduled gigs because of COVID. So things got bumped up, and then.
But things are starting to open up now,
Oh, yeah.
so.
Yeah, and people are scrambling trying to get wedding bands to their last minute weddings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot of last minute calls come in. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but 2022 is already coming in.
Okay. Yeah, you guys book way in advance, probably.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, usually a year. 2 years is unusual, but sometimes. I mean, if somebody really wants a band that bad, which happens.
The last set of the evening. What do you guys got in store for us here on DCity Live? What's going on?
We're gonna hit you with our classics, which is some Motown.
Nice.
Yeah, and into some disco, Earth,
Okay.
Wind and Fire.
Some 80s.
Some 80s. These are kind of songs that have stood the test of time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready. I hope you guys are ready. We're gonna move these chairs out and we're gonna have them play their last and final set, and you're gonna catch it right here on DCity Live. TP, my first love. I need you so much. I can make it tough smooth. Wow. Should I walk in like Dateline NBC? They were in the forest, and they never came back. So quiet. Gonna play their 90s medley set. 90s medley set. 90s medley set. Chop, chop, to chop, chop! City Social is Josh Desan on lead vocals, Tess Santos on lead vocals, Joey Ray on lead vocals, Brian Steele on sax, Rick Knowles on drums, Max Spinelli on bass, Scott Packham on keys, Jeremy Goldsmith on guitar, Randall Haywood on trumpet, Danny Hall on trombone.
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Oh, someone warm like you would make my dreams come true. Once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. Not like it's hurt before. For once I can touch when the arms are desert me, I'm not alone anymore. I'm not alone no more. For once I can say, this is mine, you can take it, as long as I know that I have love I can live. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Someone who needs me. Someone who needs me. delivered, I'm yours. You got the vision in the bed. Say, here I am, baby. Signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours.
The clock strikes upon the hour and the sun begins to fade. Still enough time to figure out how to chase my blues away. I've been alright up till now. It's the light of day that shows me how. When the night falls, my lonely heart calls.
I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me. Don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. Just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. Don't need experience to turn me on. Na 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 na. Just need your body, baby. Let me show you what it's all about. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. Don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm not compatible with. Just want your exercise and your dance. Boogie wonderland.
Wow, that was absolutely phenomenal, guys. Thank you so much for watching this episode of DCity Live. I want to thank City Social for putting on an amazing, amazing night. I'm David Alexander, and we will catch you on the next episode of DCity Live. Have a good night. Want to know how to get your band here on the DCity Live stage? Just send an email to dcitystudios@gmail.com or call 1-844-MY-DCity and get your band booked, and we'll see you on the next episode.